That's being sent out.
You gotta call it. Gotta put out the call for aid.
Mhm. Oh, these headphones are, I think, vastly better quality than my old ones. Now that I can hear everything.
I hear where things are coming from.
Yeah. What are we doing?
I be honest, I don't know because I like barely remember this game.
We have
I
a
know
like
we just had the encounter with the guy, right? We saved the chick's life.
Wait for a trip
right.
caster.
Rost wanted us to like get a thing for something. It was like go buy a tripcaster and then meet at a place.
Let's, I guess, get the campfires. See if there's any more quests those ways. How do I swim faster?
I don't
Tap the
remember.
button.
You honestly don't do a lot of swimming in this game,
There we go.
so
Can I get out of the water, please?
rivers are
You just
also a
gotta like
little.
ram your head into the ground first. Then you may get out of the water.
Keep things quiet.
Hi, doggo.
Why is it never when I actually get here?
I don't know.
But like I was saying, the rivers are a little weird. Because I got like actually stuck in the ground a little bit one time,
Yeah.
but that's something to look out for. They probably fixed it because they are really good about that stuff. Like I had a technical issue that was happening that I actually like, talked to a guy about who asked for like, hey, do you have footage?
Hi.
He was like, do you have footage of the thing? Can you like explain how it happened and all that? And I gave him that, and it was very surprisingly positive for how I'm used to with those sorts of things.
Mm-hmm.
And it was an issue that was actually fixed in the next update to the game.
Oh, neat.
And I don't think it's the weapon we're about to get, but there's a weapon that you like shoot a spear thing into them that has a rope on it, and then you can shoot it into the ground, like tie them down. That had an issue where it just like didn't work for a while.
Right on target.
Ooh, blue.
You
I
gotta charge.
ripped out its heart.
Two of them, in fact.
I didn't even see that. That's dope. Wait, why does it have two hearts?
Hmm.
Is this
Dual
like...
core processing, Mason.
right. How could I have forgotten how advanced they are in this game?
Yeah, two whole cores.
Oh hi, you're still upsetty at me. Not anymore.
I've got to put up a fight.
Oh, on my left. Or, not left, right. Good. Oh, did somebody take your power source? I'm so sorry. I'm glad I'm not the only one who saw that.
He has a green drop.
Green boy. Givey. Eyes. Okay. I did pick up the other thing. Got knocked off, didn't I?
I
I think it was this. Are we still in combat? No. I think still says we're offline. There we go.
I've noticed phone stuff in general is a little slow with that kind of thing.
Whatever they're hunting out there, it doesn't sound easy.
Like if you gone to like a YouTube live stream that has
No sign of Rost yet.
thing up
It's too early.
beforehand, I've had it sit for like an entire minute before it actually realizes the thing has gone live before.
Sometimes it like updates all the info stuff, but doesn't update the video feed for some reason.
Mhm.
I feel like that should be something you can jump over.
No, I want to see what's happening.
Is this where he said to meet?
I was thinking that, but also I like want to see.
Because I honestly forgot the name of the place that he said, but Northern Embrace sounds.
You almost made. You don't. I think you can make that
Maybe.
jumping from the rock.
If it lets me like grab onto here. Maybe if I climb up this. If I can climb up it. Trap. Invisible walls.
That's lame.
Yeah, and if there are invisible walls there, I think there's gonna be invisible walls everywhere.
Mhm.
Probably get like a grapple or something.
They will also do that thing where if you get a little too far out of bounds, it just throws you back.
Oh, lame.
It's mostly just in the like actual out of the map areas, so it
Yeah.
shouldn't happen on a boundary like that. But
Save
I
this
can't
for the
guarantee.
trail.
Kinda weird, there's just a rock there.
So I played this on
Just
PlayStation.
running into the motherless.
So having headphones
Nothing
is
to
a
say to
sort of
my
new
guest.
experience for me. And it's very weird just hearing footsteps and breathing.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I'm shunned doesn't mean I won't pass through.
Hmm. There we go. Mother, may I have some food?
Just don't look, and she'll go away. Eventually.
Why would I have anything to say to an outcast? Really? It's against
To be fair, you just said something to us.
I'm not saying I agree, but it's against the law to talk to outcasts.
I'll mother make her go away.
Does she really think she's above the law?
Just don't look and she'll go away eventually.
Why do some people find it so hard to heed the matriarch's wisdom?
Does she really think she's above the law?
I'm not stupid enough to respond to an outcast.
This isn't right. An outcast must know her place.
Goddess,
A proper Nora
why
would
won't she
know
leave
her
me
place.
alone?
Goddess, why won't you leave me alone?
I'm Beyblade! Okay. Man. Hi. Timon Cheek. We're just here to vibe. No need to be so serious and directive.
No one else around. Looks safe to meet. My guess is he'll be waiting for me. There he is. Looks nervous.
I almost didn't see him.
Yeah, same.
Well, well, well. An outcast on my doorstep. All mother protect me.
Surprised you saw me the way you keep looking every other direction to make sure no one's watching. Careful there, or you'll sprain your neck.
It's always a pain in the neck when you show up, girl, one way or another.
Last time I visited, you had a tripcaster available for trade. Still got it?
I do. But you'd need to bring me a scrapper lens. What can I say? Special weapons don't come cheap.
I should have
Oh,
a few of
I
them.
can pay. Took down a scrapper not long ago. Stripped out the lens in perfect condition.
I'll be the judge of that. Show me.
Is it Scrapperland?
Yeah. So that's one of the things with this. A lot of the resources look pretty similar.
Did I just sell all of them?
Maybe.
Did I only have one?
I honestly did not look. So that is
You
a
wanted a
possibility.
tripcaster.
Sure.
I feel like there's a set of words that should be present as well for that.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
And the rest you don't seem to have money for.
Yeah.
That's another thing that you'll run into as well. There are multiple shops that have different tiers of gear, and sometimes it's more worthwhile to just wait for the better one. So there are some levels of gear that I just never got.
Yeah. So, just straight up going to this.
Skipping over the regular sling. I mean, I
I
don't
just gave
think
a
I
garage
used it.
stream.
Hmm?
You're saying sometimes it's better just get the higher tier rather than try to do it progression wise.
Because it's twice as expensive, but you can also just get it already. So why bother with the weaker one?
Yeah.
Rubcaster's the one that had the weird problem with it that got fixed. That one's fun. I like it.
So should I go ahead and get it?
I mean, it doesn't hurt to just have a generally expanded set of weaponry.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I need
9 more.
thank you.
Now that you've got yourself a tripcaster, practice how to use it someplace else, all right? My life's exciting enough without a bunch of shock wire booby traps to trip over.
Really? Could have fooled me. Will you be around later, in case I want to make another trade?
I'll be here. Same as usual, bring me the parts you harvest from any machines you hunt. The better the parts, the more shards I'll pay. Be sure to take a close look at my inventory, though. Who knows? Maybe I've got something that could give you an edge in the proving.
I guess that concludes our business.
All right. See you around.
I've got what I need. Time to meet Rost at the North Gate.
That is indeed where we were supposed to meet him.
Easy. Sometimes it just works out.
Here.
So this one is basically just like a standard tripwire kind of deal. Look at like the patrol path and just set something down, or you can also try to lure them into it.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what dictates the element and stuff, but I tend to go more for like the explosive type.
Mm-hmm.
This scrapes.
No, it doesn't. You didn't take damage, you dingus. Nah, not worth it.
We didn't need to take out scrappers. They wouldn't let us be.
Also, an interesting thing that you probably noticed at this point: the little scraps that you use for money are also what you use to like make your stuff.
Yeah.
Which is an interesting thing that it personally reminds me of the first Zelda game, because rupees were also your arrows in that,
Yeah.
and it's something that I've wanted from more games, because I think that's just a generally interesting way to.
Oh, I don't have to go that way. Hi.
You have the fire arrows.
I do.
They're loud.
Those explosions and shouts beyond the embrace. Is that the trouble you were talking about?
You will know soon enough. Until then, we wait for dark.
Wait for dark.
It is dark.
I saw Karst and got that trip.
It's only as
caster
dark
I
as
was
your
talking
state of
about.
mind.
I hate to think what that outlawed trader charged for a weapon of that make.
It wasn't cheap, but the caster is worth it.
Well, perhaps. You'll know it's worth soon enough.
I don't understand. Those explosions are outside the embrace. What can we do from in here?
The lesson will be taught in due time, Aloy. Until then, we wait.
Look, Rost. I've thought it through, and I'm not going to shun you after the proving, okay? I won't do it. I'm not about to pretend that you never raised me.
Aloy, the law forbids all contact.
It does, and I don't care. I know what duty means for you, Rost, but all tribal law has ever done for me is take things away. And that's not gonna happen again.
Aloy, I must obey the law.
And so you will. I knew you'd say that, so this is what we'll do. I'll come to you in secret. No one will see me, so I won't get in trouble. And I know you won't talk to me because it's against the law, but I'll talk to you. It'll be my crime, not yours. You'll just listen. And that's how we'll handle this.
You've put a lot of thought into this.
I know. So you can stop worrying. It's handled.
Yes. So it is.
Still a while to go before dark. I guess
I
I'll
mean,
get some
not
rest.
really.
Good idea.
But
There'll be no time for sleep tonight.
It's already night.
But it's not night enough. That's the important thing.
Where are we going?
the campfire.
Oh.
Don't we get to see?
Hmm. Loud. Into the greater unknown.
Opening a gate for an outcast?
Some who are shunned reaped honor before disgrace.
So much for tribal law.
I spoke to no one, and now we must both keep silent, for we are outside of the embrace. These are the true wilds, Aloy, with threats unlike any you have ever faced.
That carcass. What sort
That
of
was
beast was
that.
that?
Sorry.
The tribe calls it a sawtooth, and it's something new. Something angry. Since they first started appearing 10 years ago, they have killed many braves.
Yeah.
Did we like miss a cutscene?
I think it was just a weird transition thing, because this is how it progresses. It might have been some, like, PC port rust.
Follow the path. It's not far.
That
Oh.
cabin. What happened to it?
A machine, that's what.
What sort of machine does that?
The sort of machine you're hunting now.
Oh. I see. I'll watch your carcass. I'll harvest the parts.
Watch your surroundings.
Hmm.
Can't have you giving away the hunt.
It won't be much farther now.
Why are we the only ones out here tonight? Why can't the tribe's braves hunt this machine?
They did. The kills we've passed are theirs. And tomorrow, they will hunt again.
They won't need to. This machine will be my kill.
Or your death, if you're not careful.
My controller decided to PC. It should be at full. But in case it's not. Okay.
An entire lodge wrecked by sawtooths? How many were there?
I didn't bring you here to answer questions, Aloy.
The
I brought
Return
you
of the
here to
Dove.
tell them that.
Arf. 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 Haven't we killed those already?
You're thinking of the
It's
ravaged thing.
huge.
Hmm.
How do you defeat it?
That will be for you to decide.
Because this is basically a
This
larger
hunt is yours to make, Aloy.
version
Yours
of
alone.
that.
No matter what happens, I will not intervene. Do you understand? You are on your own.
Turkey.
I should stay out of sight. I can use the tall grass to approach. Okay, let's see. Where can I place my traps?
Oops.
I can get out of this.
Yep. Yep.
Now, I think and dismantle thing, but I'm not.
I don't know why it's so weird, but they just go right through it.
Yeah, right?
So in that
Like
case,
you'd think you'd be like, gotta hop over it. Nope.
could probably throw a rock or something.
Yeah. Also just like,
I need to be closer to use that.
It does have a set range.
yeah.
Although, weirdly, I think it has more range if you have a point set down.
Aww. And it's weak to fire.
I'm turning back.
The little fire icon is
It saw me.
a gauge, sort of.
What?
Yeah, also that'll happen. If they have a blaze canister on them, and you light them on fire, they will eventually explode.
Okay.
But fire has that little gauge that you can fill up to get like actual constant damage. for a little
Yeah.
bit.
Why did I bring you here?
Not to answer questions.
Aloy.
Survival requires perfection. It was a test to hone my skills against a dangerous new machine.
No. Follow. These are Nora hunting lands. They must be protected. If you hadn't destroyed the Sawtooth, How many braves might it have killed or injured tomorrow? The lesson lives within the question, Aloy. For years, you've trained to win the proving, but only for yourself. As a brave, it will be your duty to fight for your tribe.
My tribe? You said I wouldn't need them.
But I never said the tribe wouldn't need you. The strength to stand alone, Aloy, is the strength to make a stand. To serve a purpose greater than yourself. That is the lesson you must learn. And remember it. After the proving. And after I'm gone. We're finished here. Follow.
Neat.
Dawn has passed. This will be your last day in the Embrace as an outcast. Use the time to set your mind on the challenges before you. When it is time for you to go to Mother's Heart, I'll be waiting for you along the way.
Okay.
I understand the final lesson, Rost.
Do you?
But if I'm going to stand for something, it'll have to be something I believe in.
Then I hope you find it, Aloy. I hope you do.
I'll see you at Mother's Heart then.
You will.
Oh, so I just have to go there now?
Mm-hmm. The little thing that he said was basically just the, like, this is the end of the tutorial thing.
Hmm.
I don't think there are any, like, quests that you can miss out on by starting that. Because that is, like, the general vibe that the way he said it had. But,
To check to see if there's any side quests we haven't done.
I think only that one. Which I think is just on the way to going anyway.
Wasn't it rabbit meat or something we had to get?
I think.
We just hadn't hunted any rabbits yet.
You might be able to look at the tails.
Just says to go there.
It also might be the start of a thing.
Just in case.
The Brave Trail up the rocks is close by.
My aim is so good.
Only the best.
There we go. Dang it. Where'd the bunny go? Hey. Oh wait, I was supposed to go up there. Right, that's right.
Grata may be devout, but it takes strong arms to reach the Overlook the fast way.
Yeah, so there are some where you take like a weird route. I feel like you could just go up to the right there, but
Are
that's
we
not.
not allowed to? Wait, oh, what? Okay.
The I think in addition to the like little yellow like posts and stuff, they also want you to go for like the white ledges. Which they at least like blend into the environment a little better.
Yeah. It's just a thing to look for that I'm not used to.
I will say I would prefer if they had like the Assassin's Creed element where you can just like sort of jump in a direction even if there's not something you're like supposed to grab.
This looks promising. Aha! Grata's prayer beads. I see why she comes up here to pray. It looks out to Mother's Gate. You know, I wonder what bothers me more. That she ignores me, or that with all her talking to All Mother, she's never lonely.
That is not how that works. I will have you know I've done rock climbing, and that is just how to get rope burn. Like, there's a way to self-belay, and that is just not it.
I've seen The Amazing Spider-Man. I know how tension works. Is that guy still there?
Yep.
Did they want something still, or are they just like hanging out?
No idea.
That was refreshing.
Okay. That was loud and freaked me out a bit. I was confused as to what that was just because
Get it while
of
I
the
can.
stuff.
There's Grata, all alone with All Mother, the only way she knows. Here are your prayer beads, Grata. Now you have what you need.
All Mother, each morning I find your tears of joy speckling the leaves. Joy at the beauty of all you have made. See how I cry now with you in gratitude.
So you'll cry for her, but you won't speak to me. Fine. Guess that makes you the better outcast. Grata, I may not be around much for a while. I'm gonna run in the proving, and I'm not sure what's gonna happen after that.
All Mother, I thank you for the kindnesses you share. When the proving comes, in your great wisdom, may you give favor to a brave of generous heart.
I think I get what you're saying. Goodbye, Grata.
Kinda takes
For now.
someone real dense to not understand that.
He seems bad at context.
Right?
Hear me as I count off my years of devotion from these beads.
Like,
Ouch.
I am thankful for all you have done. Yeah, but you're not thanking me. She can't speak to you. Dingus. She is addressing you by talking in prayer. Like, come on. Get with it. Okay.
Oh yeah, you can like look at tutorials. So they have little like missions for you to do with those, like get experience, whatever. That you can just sort of do as you want.
Okay, so we'll probably wait for that then. Yes. Yeah, sure.
Not much gets past them.
Silence. Oh, their network went down. Don't you just hate it when you go to reset the Wi-Fi and your entire being just becomes as deceased? I keep thinking that's the run button. It is not. I'm going the wrong way. I swear, I'm like Zorro.
Get lost with the big blinking thing right in front of you.
Yep, well, I guess we're trying this now.
Oh yeah, speaking of, I'm sure you've seen the like crazy character creation stuff that Street Fighter 6 has. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a thing that I saw. Someone made a almost upsettingly accurate Frankie from One Piece. And the crazy thing about it also, I don't know if you've like looked into it at all, but the hitboxes for the character that you make are like accurate.
It depends on the sizing of your character, right?
Well, it's not like a general like small, medium, large kind of thing. It's like if you make a guy with really big arms, but like everything else is small, if something looks like it should hit his arms, it will.
Yeah.
I also saw a like basically a recreation of Smo from Dark Souls.
It smells real buff though.
Sorta. The
he
weird
is,
thing
though.
is mostly the like head thing, because they based it on the armor and not so much like how the character is.
Okay, so they made Smo's armor as a person, not Smo himself.
So like he's got the weird tiny head and the odd proportions. And it's very strange because while it does give you a lot of freedom with like sizing and stuff like that, there's not a whole lot to work with in terms of like texturing or accessories.
Yeah.
So he's basically just a weirdly shaped naked gold man.
Yeah.
Should probably.
What was the other like character creation thing that people were doing a while ago? Was it not Soul Calibur? Was it Soul Calibur?
Soul Calibur is a pretty popular one. They have a lot of freedom in that with like colors and accessories and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like I've seen people make Power Rangers and stuff in that before. If it was specifically like anime aesthetic, it could have also been Code Vein, I think it's called.
Yeah.
More than equipped to take you on.
Or Phantasy Star Online. That one's like weirdly in depth too.
I have not heard of that one.
That one has like a weirdly large fan base for something that I think hasn't had any like official support at all since like the PlayStation 2 era.
Mm-hmm.
But they, I think, recently like put stuff on Steam or something like that, so it got a big like popular.
Running.
Aloy, we must speak. So, it's time. Are you ready?
Yeah, I guess.
Yes, I guess. It's louder than I expected.
You've never been so close before.
I guess everything's bigger up close.
Soon it'll all seem familiar. Like home.
I don't know about that.
Look for High Matriarch Tirsa. She'll help you. Any other concerns?
Hold on.
What's up?
Yo, what's up, Luce? How you doing?
Are you sure they're gonna let me in?
I've told you, Aloy. By law, any child outcast can run in the proving.
And any who pass are made braves and are outcasts no more. I know that. But not everyone follows the law like you do, Rost.
Have faith, Aloy. The tribe will honor your right.
What should I expect once I'm inside?
There will be people
I'm
celebrating
doing good.
and feasting. More than you've ever seen in one place. No other village compares to Mother's Heart. It is the seat of the High Matriarchs, a center of Nora life, a jewel of the sacred land. Give it time, and you'll grow fond of it. As I was. Back when I was at the tribe.
What did you do to get kicked out, dude?
I think it was self-imposed
Any final
sorta to
lessons
take care
before
of
I head
her.
No.
Oh,
You've learned every lesson the wilds have to teach.
fair enough.
It was you who taught me, not the wilds.
I forget
Not sure my bow and spear will be much
how
help
much
in there,
they've
though.
said
It is
so
with
far.
bow and spear that you'll win what you've wanted all these years, Aloy. Answers.
But she's been an outcast since like being a literal
I'm ready to
baby.
do this.
So
Yeah.
See you back home in a few days?
You will not find me there, Aloy. Here,
Eh?
take this too. Remember.
Why are you talking like we'll never see each other again? No. No!
You should be with the tribe. And I will always be an outcast.
But I told you, I have that figured out. I'll come to you in secret. I'll be the one breaking the law, not you. You don't even have to talk to me.
This attachment to me will only hold you back. It's my wish that you embrace the tribe. You've lived in isolation long enough.
Not until now, I didn't.
For your sake, I must go where you will never find me. This is goodbye.
I see. I'm glad to have this then. It will
I'm not
remind me
gonna
of
be
you,
a tiny child and
of
act
everything
out.
you did.
Yo, that's Post Malone.
And how you helped prepare me for this day.
Yeah, I can see that.
Heavier than it looks,
Post Malone Viking era when?
but the cord is strong.
May All Mother bless you, Aloy.
could he do this? Today of all days.
Maybe I
keep my
shouldn't
mind
have
on the
told.
proving.
I wonder if that would have changed if I hadn't told him I'd come to see him in secret.
You will turn back, outcast. Or bleed. Your choice.
What?
Make way! Make way! Braves, stand aside. She is welcome here. Mother's heart is open to you, child. Come. I assure you, most Nora aren't so rude as those idiots.
You're Tirsa?
Speaking as if they're not there.
Come on now. I've been waiting for this day a long time.
You have?
Oh, yes. But for the moment, I must leave you. I have other outsiders to keep safe tonight.
You what?
Envoys from another tribe, the Karja. Come to observe the proving, and oh, how the Nora hate the Karja.
Karja?
But that's my problem. We will talk later. In the meantime, enjoy the festival. Oh, down the path to the right, you'll find an old friend who can't wait to see you.
But I don't know anyone here.
Try telling him that. We will talk later. May the goddess protect.
What is going on?
And then she asked for a mate blessing with
I
my
like this better
father.
the first 3
I
times
swear.
heard it.
I am not a social person. This is making me uncomfortable.
Aloy! It's you, isn't it? It is Aloy, isn't it? I'm remembering your name correctly?
Are you the old friend Tirsa told me about? I don't know you.
I see you don't recognize me. Well, it was a long time ago. Teb is my name. You were half my size when you saved me from a herd of machines.
I remember. You tried to thank me.
I never forgot that day. All these years,
I
hope
feel
to
like
see
he
you
looks
again.
younger
If
than
you
he
came
did.
to run
Right?
proving.
I think it might be the
As you can
hair.
see, I didn't turn out to be much of a hunter. I served the tribe as a stitcher instead. A maker of garments and armor.
He's lost muscle mass.
In preparation for this day, I've made an outfit for you. I hope you like it.
What's it going to cost?
Cost? Nothing. Consider it the thanks I tried to give years ago. Long overdue.
So it's the top one. It looks
Yeah,
weirdly
no, I'm
like
just looking at stuff. It doesn't look much different.
actually, I think it's like a rank upgrade more than a different like set.
Yeah. It's a little different. Got some trimmings and stuff.
Interesting that he was able to make your exact wardrobe, but just slightly fancier.
Yeah. And my sizing.
Oh, that also has another thing. So it has one modification slot, so you can put in
Yeah.
like a thing for fun.
Odds. That's almost at capacity.
Seems to fit you perfectly.
Thank you, Teb. I've never had anything like this before.
Well, it's yours. I think you'll find it affords more protection than what you were wearing.
I gave you an extra
Every
layer of
outfit
clothing on
offers
it.
some advantage. It's always a trade-off. Anyway, I shouldn't keep you any longer. Head for the Matriarch's Lodge if you want to find Tirsa. You'll know it when you see it. A large wooden building with an angry mob waiting outside.
Tirsa said something about envoys from another tribe?
Yes, that's what the mob's angry about. Karja visiting our sacred land for the first time in years. I'd expect to see some tomatoes fly, maybe rocks. Hopefully not spears. In any case, be ready to duck.
And then she asked me for a maid blessing with my family.
That guy's got an interesting cape going on.
The festival before my sister's keeping had much better music.
You gotta hide.
Yep. What is he doing with his arms? Is he like trying to secure the cape?
Maybe.
Look at that texture ripping. Neat.
Oh, this might be one of those things I was talking about, because I never saw that on PlayStation.
Hot as a forest fire.
For the goddess to judge the parties.
Dog! Get down from there! Bad enough you're drunk. Why do you have to go climbing houses?
Oh, not
His
supposed
cape
to go
too.
climbing on other people's roofs, huh?
Get down from there!
Oh, that's just what you want, isn't it? For me to fall on my head.
What I want is for you to climb down!
What you
Oh,
want
you
is
fixed
for
your
me to
cape.
have no
Oh,
fun at
never
all.
mind. His cape might be fixed, but his leg
Stay up on
capes
the
have
roof all
not
night if
been.
you want.
Yeah, I will. She can't tell me what to do. I'll climb so far up she can't see me.
The outcast might surprise us. Ross trained her, after all.
Shove.
Yeah, I'm drunk. Doesn't matter. Still climb better than anyone.
Listen carefully now, for you'll have to tell this when I'm gone. In the beginning, all
Push him.
life came
Yeah,
from
I tried. It wouldn't let me.
people, machines, and beasts.
I guess I'll just
All
take
were
that
her
then.
Children. They lived alongside each other in the comfort of her
Of course,
wild
Boss is going to
embrace.
win.
But
Just
some grew restless. Though they took of her bounty,
Boss,
wanted
boss,
more.
boss. What about
That
Rala?
face is like
She's
it.
strong. Blood of a war chief
the
in her.
machines
Is there another
whispered
supply
to
crate
her,
that I can get?
promised to serve them, to
Oh.
make them a new
I
world.
wasn't drunk when I ran the
better than
proving. I'm out of one.
There are quite a few of those throughout this area. Most of them probably don't have that great of a haul, but it is also like an early game thing. So.
Yeah. My thinking is we might as well.
I've heard better.
They're really good.
The show's supposed to make.
Well, you'll have to tell this when I'm gone.
Who
In the
climbs
beginning,
better than
all
Well, clearly me, because I can just jump up walls. Skyrim style.
You don't have a horse.
Who needs a horse?
You need a horse so you can buy the $25 horse armor DLC.
Grab that one.
It might be a different. Because the one drawback is it doesn't really like give you any information about distance. So. And also, I think it does go away when open.
Yeah. I'm confused because it's like gone. Whatever. It's fine. It's not like it's nothing I can't get.
Jarg the Climber? is not my name.
Listen
It's only
carefully
fitting to
now.
part ways at another.
For you'll have to tell this when I'm gone.
Aloy, over here.
Karst? What are you doing here?
Careful. Pretend like we've never met. I wasn't supposed to trade with outcasts in the wilds, remember?
How could I forget? And how generous of you to talk to me now.
Don't be like that. You know I'll be rooting for you in the proving tomorrow. Can't wait to see the looks on some of these faces when you win. And if you need any last-minute supplies, I'm your man.
So, Mother's Heart. I thought you preferred the wilds.
Well, man can't drink alone all the time, can he? Truth is, I get lonely once in a while. There, I admitted it. Don't think less of me.
I won't hold it against you. If you give me a discount.
You can't be.
I'm joking, Karst. It's good to see you.
Don't go soft on me. All right, let's...
Same stuff.
Hmm.
But what do I... All it gives is a modification slot.
Mhm.
Okay.
The others are for like actual different situations. There are also those that have like valuable stuff in them. I forget how the treasure box thing works exactly. Also, just like generally better.
Well, I can buy this now. Or should I go for a better bow?
I personally tend to go for bows more, just because that's the constantly. But that's sort of up to you. It is still early game, so it won't have too much effect.
Oh, this is just for elemental stuff. I see.
I also personally don't really like use Sling too often.
Is there a way to like compare it to what I have?
I don't know.
Damage 6 as opposed to 60. I think we just take this one.
What's the comparison between the other one here?
Oh, another one right here. This one's elemental. It's doing 5 physical and 25 electrical.
So it really more just depends on how you want your elemental done.
Yeah.
Those two, I think, are the ones.
Yeah. I think let's just go for the damage one because I'm tired of like having to. I'm not doing any damage unless I'm doing the crit weak spot.
Mhm. Oh yeah, you can also have the 2 different bows at once. Like
Yeah.
the difference. Also a thing to if you ever.
Until next time.
Next
Yeah.
time, you'll be a brave.
Wait. It just said sharpshooter.
Yeah, it's another.
New
Yeah,
ammo
probably.
types. Precision arrow. Shots with the eye. Oh.
Okay, so that's like the sniper bow. Okay.
Oh, so I want both.
So one is distance and or power. One is elemental stuff. One is like the bow.
Yeah, this one is like general. Put that one up there.
Which also an interesting thing I'm noticing. Your bow is of Karja origin.
In a
Yeah.
moment, we shall bless the
Even though they
proving.
don't like the Karja.
But first, we have guests to welcome.
For 2 years, we have been at peace with the Karja. It is time to restore our bonds of trade with Meridian. These envoys come to us under a banner of peace.
We want your land.
They look very peaceful and not at all evil.
Of gratitude, written
Killers
by
and
the hand
slavers!
of Sun King of
Killers and slavers!
Hey, hey!
Luminance of
Hold your fruit, Nora Faithful. Hold your fruit. Now I'm Azaram, not Karja, so I'll put it to you straight. The 13th Sun King was a murderous bung. Oh, he was. He's a tyrant and a monster. He raided my tribe for blood sacrifice, just like yours. My own sister was taken. I hated the Karja. But the 13th King is dead. 2 years now. Who killed him? The 14th.
Yeah.
Not because he lusted for power, but because someone had to put an end to his father's atrocities.
Yeah!
The message that this poor priest means to read is an apology. Straight from the lips of the 14th King. So please, can't you lend him your ears?
He makes a valid point.
An enunciation of gratitude, written by the hand of Sun King Avad, 14th luminance of the Radiant Line.
He looks like it's on that bald man.
me from enjoying
On
the
the
festival.
An unknown
eve of
device
your
detected.
return.
What's that mean?
No, the Karja stands
This becomes Watchdog.
as the sun's light frames the stoutest trees.
He's wearing a focus, just like mine.
I won't let
Take
the
their
Karja
places
faithless stop
among your
me from
braves.
enjoying the festival.
We
What harm
Where
can
did he
they
find
do?
a focus?
that they will stand tall in the
have
sun.
come to make amends.
I am grateful.
You're the only other person I've ever seen wearing a focus. Where did you get yours?
What? A Nora? Wearing one of these? That's impossible. Your tribe fears the old places, forbids them.
Who says I'm like other Nora?
Why, I guess you're not. If you've gone delving in the ruins of the metal world.
What's wrong?
Apologies. A malfunction.
Oh, Lynn, you making friends with locals, are we?
I'll come back.
Wait.
No, we'll talk later. Have to go.
Whoa. Well, I guess he's more hungover than I thought. Hey, you got the same trinket that Olin has on his head. Since when did those become fashionable?
His name is Olin? Who is he? And where did he get one of these?
He's just a scrounger with friends in high places. He spends half his time digging for artifacts, the other half drinking or dicing. As for the trinket, well, I guess he dug it up somewhere. Just a weird old jewel he sticks on his face. I mean, no offense. It looks great on you.
What else do you know about Olin?
Is he really that interesting? I'm starting to get jealous. Well, he scours the wilds for ruins, digs up stuff, and sells it to nobles. When he's not scrounging, he's scouting. Exactly the skills you want the man guiding your expedition to have. I've known him for a few years. He's a loyal companion, cares for his family, holds his drink well enough. I like him, but besides that, not much to tell.
Fair enough.
I've never seen armor like yours before.
You've never
I will be
seen
back in a second. I
Vanguard
gotta go to the
steel?
washroom.
Okay.
Well, let me introduce you. Ring-locked, impact-protected, sturdy enough to choke a sawtooth. It has to be. The vanguard of the Sun King's best. Life-takers and machine breakers to a one. You might even give a Nora warmaid like you more trouble than she can handle.
With all that metal to slow you down? I doubt it.
Yeah, hard to say. From where I'm standing, looks like a pretty even match.
Another thing to look at real quick, the Olin one did not gray out, so that might have more.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
I thought your friend was going to go down in a hail of fruit, but you really calmed the crowd.
Thanks. I wasn't sure I could do it. The Nora is still pissed with the Karja about the Red Raids, and who can blame them?
That's fair.
Tell me about Olin again.
When he's not scrounging, he's scouting.
Okay, so it's
exactly the
that
skills you
kinda
want the man guiding. I've known him for a few years.
He can hold his drink well.
I wanted to ask you something else.
Yeah, if you want. But I'll also be around after that blessing thing, if that'd be a better time to talk.
I never heard anything about red raids growing up. What were those?
Your tribe was in war and you didn't even know? Were you kept hidden away? Did you have overprotective parents or something?
I grew up as an outcast, shunned by the tribe.
Oh, yeah, I've heard the Nora do that. That seems cruel, if you ask me.
Oh, so we're the only ones.
But
Gotcha.
even an outcast knows about the derangement of the machines, right? How they get deadlier every year. Well, the mad Sun King figured if he spilled enough blood to the Sun God, it would calm the machines. Didn't work. But for years, he raided the tribes and took captives for sacrifice. My sister among them. The Nora put up a good fight, but lives were lost.
You said the machines have been getting more dangerous every year.
Yeah, I don't have to tell you that, right?
First I've heard of it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just assumed everyone knew. Well, the way I hear it, 15, 20 years ago, the machines weren't always pissed off like they are now. When a hunter came at them, they'd spook and run. So it was hard to take them down, but not dangerous, so long as he was smart enough to jump out of the way. But then the derangement starts up and everything changes.
What is the derangement?
Now, when a hunter fires a shot, the machines snarl and charge right at him. A few more years pass and they start attacking people on sight. Going anywhere becomes a major risk. If that wasn't bad enough, entirely new kinds of machines start showing up. Bigger, meaner, and heavily armed.
Where are they being made?
Yeah, 10 years ago, that one. But every couple of years or so, something worse comes along. Believe me.
So what's making it happen?
And no one knows. And the machines, they aren't telling.
Your sister was taken captive and sacrificed. That's terrible.
Captive, yes. Sacrificed, no. It takes more than a few Karja to finish Ursa. She got away, and now she's my captain. Captain of the entire Vanguard. Favored by the Sun King himself.
How did she survive?
Well, that's a story, all right, but it takes a while to tell. Maybe another time over a drink or three? Or just come to Meridian and meet her yourself. I think you'd like each other. You're both rather, direct.
So what happened? How did it all end?
Lord
The Mad King's own son united Karja rebels with Oseram freebooters. And together we did the impossible, took back Meridian and killed the crazy old king. So now the son sits on the throne and it's a big improvement. Under Avad, there's no more sacrifices, no more slavery. People from all tribes are welcome in Meridian now, even Nora exiles. You really should come visit.
Who are the Oseram?
Oh, that's my tribe, far to the northwest. We're good at three things: arguing, working steel, and brewing.
And freebooters. What are those?
I guess you could say we were mercenaries, warriors for pay. Except a lot more loyal than that makes us sound.
Explain to me what carpetbaggers are.
Avad couldn't have taken down his father without our metal and muscle. And now some of us serve proudly as his personal vanguard.
If the Karja have such a cruel history, how did you end up serving them?
The last king and his men were butchers. But the new king wants peace. There's nothing cruel about that. Besides, the Karja don't just fight, they build. Well, take Meridian. Next to it, everything else is just a bunch of sticks and stones.
Just how big is Meridian? What's it like?
Where do I even start? My tribesmen are masters of the forge, the best tinkers in the world. But when it comes to building, the Karja have us beat. The city soars over a canyon with more bridges than the Nora have roads and buildings tall as mountains. And across the valley stands the spire, like a blade thrust into the sky reflecting the sun. You really owe it yourself to see it. So consider that a challenge. Or an invitation.
Tell me about the derangement again.
Well, the way I hear it, 15, 20 years when a hunter came at them, so it was hard to take them down, but not dangerous. But then the derangement now,
weird that
when
it'll
a hunter
do that
fires
for,
a
like,
shot, the
certain
machines snarl, and
subjects,
a few more years pass, and they start attacking people. And if that wasn't bad enough, entirely new kinds of machines.
Like the sawtooth.
Yeah, 10 years ago, that one.
Okay.
But every couple of
You
years
just
or
have to
so,
go through the
something
previous
worse
dialogue to
comes
get to the
along.
next dialogue.
Believe me.
So what's making it happen?
And no one knows. And the machines, well, they aren't telling.
I feel like that could have just been part of the original.
I want to ask you about something you said.
Ask away.
No,
I should make my way to...
Yeah. Look, maybe I shouldn't say this, but it's obvious that you don't belong in this backwater. I mean, you're smart. You're obviously capable. And, well, I mean, look at you.
What are you talking about?
You know what. All right, if you ever visit Meridian, look me up. I'll show you around, make introductions. It'll be a whole new life, if you want it. Anyway, I have to go to that blessing thing, too. So, see you around, maybe?
Your game sucks, dude. That's coming on way too strong too fast. Ow.
And she broke her legs before the event.
Oh. All for 11 pointy rocks. Dang. Okay.
Fall damage is pretty serious in this.
Aspirants are in place. Aloy, take your place right there. The prayer lantern is yours. I made it for you.
Kinda looks like she's about to vomit.
Sisters. Aspirants, before each of you sits a prayer lantern crafted by your mother. In her honor, light its flame.
Definitely not the bottom one.
This one is also a like specific choice, so I don't think
it doesn't what?
It's a it's like the just think part
Yeah.
thing. You have to pick a specific or rather you can only pick one option for this per
playthrough. Yeah. I don't know if I should go for that or for Ross.
That's more just dependent on how you want to go with it. If you want to like play the character, I think it'd probably be for Rost, but also I can see the general like bafflement at what's going on.
Mason's not back yet, so
I will say, for what it's worth, so far we have been less like combative of the thing.
Yeah.
So, like for example, the Frost thing outside the village, you just sort of went with the tradition thing and all that.
Yeah.
So, like if we had gone with the whole "I'll find you" option, I think the top would be more like in line with that. But for what we've been doing so far, the might be more in character, so to speak.
Okay. Then we'll do that one.
In honor of my mother, whose name I would know if she hadn't abandoned me at birth.
Oh, Mother, hear our prayer. What is the child but a mother's hope that takes flight? A glowing flame that climbs the air, set free to the wind, sailing the sky till it fades and falls. So, from one to another passes the chain of love.
It sounded like they didn't all finish that in unison. Sounded like there's only one talking by the end of it.
There's Olin. I have some questions for him.
Maybe some of them forgot what the whole prayer was.
I won't let the Carja Faithless stop me from enjoying the festival. What harm can they do now?
Guys, out my way. I just stepped on somebody's face.
Hello, Olin.
You know my name? Ah, guess Aaron told you.
Why did you act so strange when we spoke earlier?
Must be this festival. I'm really not one for crowds. Maybe I should just turn in.
Stop dodging my questions.
All right, cool your fire. I got nothing to hide.
Yeah, sure.
I've never seen anyone else with a focus. Where exactly did you find it?
In a ruin, north of the Claim. That's our name for the Asuram homeland. Up there, the metal seams run deep. Steel giants half buried in loose soil. Forgotten caves that the old ones bored into mountain rock. Your eyes just lit up.
I found my focus in a cave just like you're describing. A ruin of the old ones.
If you've delved yourself, you know as much as I do. Go to those places for answers. Not me.
When we spoke earlier, you winced, then looked like you were in pain. Or frightened. Did your focus show you something?
It didn't show me anything. I told you. It malfunctioned. Happens all the time.
That almost happened. It definitely seemed like he was angry about it.
You're not a very convincing liar.
Do you always accuse people you've just met of lying?
I mean, you got aggressive.
When they sound like that.
Fire and spit, girl. I'm a plain hammered man with nothing to hide. You don't believe me? That's your trouble, not mine.
What are you doing here, Olin? Why come to Noraland?
Aaron needed a scout for his expedition, and a second for his drinking. That's all. Someone to stop the Sun Priest getting lost. When all this is over, I'm back to delving ruins, rummaging for scrap, scrounging up trinkets to sell.
So you're an explorer?
Just another Outlander, girl. A man's gotta make his shards. I just make mine in service to the king's court. That's all.
You
I will
sound
say,
very angry.
I kind of forgot that aspect of him. He does also just have the, like, generally untrustworthy, like, merchant guy vibe.
I don't understand.
So it could
We
be
have
that.
this device in common, but you can't wait to stop talking to me.
I already have all the friends I need, girl. I don't need the bother.
I'm used to being shunned by the tribe. I thought you'd be different.
It's nothing personal. It really isn't. You should try to enjoy yourself tonight. Big day tomorrow. Always best to make every day count.
It sounds like they didn't get raided.
I know.
Bast, bast. What about Vala? She's strong. Blood of a war chief in her.
Just making sure you're aware B5 before.
Yeah. Let's save and then call it here, I guess.
Okay. Kind of a natural pausing point.
Yeah, because, like, I could go further, but at the same time, I think it'd be a lot better to just call it here.
I know the proving isn't long, but I don't know how much the, like, stuff surrounding it is.
Yeah. But it would be really bad to, like, start it and then leave for a week and then come back to, like, what are we doing again? It's been like 5 minutes. I remember where we're going again.
Because I know a lot of plot happens around it. I just don't remember the specifics.
Yeah, I'd much rather get thrown into plot first thing on a new week. Alrighty. Well. We're just gonna end stream. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and watching. And I will see you guys in about an hour and a half to 2 hours. We're gonna come back with Devil May Cry with Nigel. And until then, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your time zone. Bye.